Hey y'all! I had to move the camera back. Hey now! Hey John! Hey John! John's in the room. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hey John! Hey y'all! Let's get this walk, the last walk of the month of October. And also, if you've been stretching out, if you've been in your chair, you've been lifting your weights, you've been walking in place, if you have been walking wall to wall, jumping on your bikes, on your treadmill, yeah, y'all, yeah. 5 days a week for a month. Easy peasy, bowl of easy. Now do all those things. I'm gonna start my treadmill. Yeah, y'all. We did it. We doing it.
Power on.
Yeah, y'all. The end of the month. Woo, 31 days. Y'all know the poem, don't y'all? 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31. This is all the rest. October. It is 31. Let me see. Hey, y'all, not bad. Not bad for the not bad. Yeah. So let's knock this walk out. You can make a commitment. You can make a commitment to do stuff for yourself like you do for them other people. And they don't even like you. Ooh. And what a big day I have tomorrow. John, I have to go vote tomorrow. Because that's when my daughter will have time. And I ain't going by myself. No. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do something with this other camera. Whew. No, y'all. Ain't no other time. And they already going after old people. I already told y'all. That's why I'm waiting on my daughter. Punks. Babies and old people. And there's a lot of punks in that German Republican Party, honey. Full of punks. Yes. Ooh, y'all. A little stiff. But once I get warmed up, yeah. Oh. So, the topic is you knew we was here when you got here. Over the course of my adult life, I have watched European immigrants come through, even some Indian immigrants, watch them come through. Asians, not so much. Koreans, yeah. I've watched them come here, and the first thing they do is hate on black people and proclaim themselves to be white. I never understood. I was like, what? What? We got no problem for you. We have had Asian. I've lived amongst Asians. We've had Asians in the community. Hispanics, the whole rigmarole. But slowly I noticed, especially when I was a child in East New York, when the Vietnamese came through. And they would come through, they would get an apartment, you would see the kids, the rumor would be that they were the family of an American soldier, and all the women would teach them what's going on with on this penal colony, and then they would disappear. disappear. You say, oh, no big deal. Then another group will come in, and we all call the kids China. Everybody was China. All Asians, and Vietnamese or Korean. You were an African American community. Your name was China. And then it was gone. So you don't think nothing of it. You go out in the world, and then you see those same people that you grew up with. You're like, hey, I remember. And they're like, what? Who are you? Who are you? I'm a white Republican. And the key to being white is to hate blacks. So I don't know who you are. Maybe you did help my mother. But right now I want to be white. And to be white, I have to hate blacks. Isn't that the criteria? Ain't that some shit? So, I didn't understand it. Oh, even the Hispanic Puerto Rican, they got like that too. So, lately I've been looking at TikToks. And they said that basically, this government, I told you, is the treadmill, is treaded into the fabric, woven into the fabric of this penal colony y'all call country. And what they do is, when they call them in for immigration, the thing is, stay away from them black people. You know the black people ain't gonna do you no good. They ain't gonna help you. So then, they move away from us, and they move into the white people community, where the only thing that they need to fit into the white people community is the fact that they hate blacks. That is the easiest membership ever. Sometimes you gotta donate, sometimes you gotta do all that, but no. So then you go, and your whole thing is hating on us. But you knew we was here when you got your ass here. Now there's countries where there's not a lot of black people. Where y'all could have gone to. Switzerland, Holland, I don't know, Iceland, Greenland, Moldova, all them places. You can walk around, you'll be hard pressed to see a black person. Why are y'all coming here, hating us, and you know we're here? You know we're here. Or you leave, you're kicked out of the black African countries because you're up to nothing. And they kick you out. Oh, and America says, you go for reintegration, and they say, why do you want to be an American? What would you mean? Because I'm white, I hate black people. And this little color says, welcome, welcome. Welcome. These people. So many places you can go where there are not black Africans. But on this penal colony you call the United States, we're here. Fucking more generations than any European came as prisoners of war. The ancestors came as prisoners of war. And every child they had after that was enslaved. We was here before you got here. Because they was getting our asses out of Europe. Our ancestors' asses out of Europe. And then, you come here and you take all your money. Because you can't get the blacks that kick you out your country. So you just gonna take all your money and go after black people, African Americans. Well, honey, Elon Musty children, let me tell you, he finna break that money down so he can hide it, and he gonna put it in all y'all 13 names. He gonna buy land. He gonna put in all you 13 names. He gonna get stock. He gonna put in all your 13 names, so he don't gotta pay nothing. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, keep it. Keep it. Don't give it back. Keep it. I hope he give y'all millions. Keep it. Spend it. Use it how you want. And when he said, well, I just put it under your name to hide the money. Say, too bad, bitch. Too bad, bitch. It's under my name. It's my money. I tell you. You know we was here. You know all the bad things they put in about us. So you know they was here. That we were here. And I'm seeing it now. And this is how rabid these German Republicans are and their parties, because remember that's the white party, all you gotta say is I hate blacks when you get in. I hate black and brown people. The German Republicans are like, welcome, welcome, you're a pure race. Let me tell you, these freaking people, you can go to Iceland and be pure race. You can go to Antarctica. You won't have to worry about seeing no black people. So many places you can go because you don't want to be around black people. You can't stand black people. You can't stand brown people. You don't got to bomb up our houses. You ain't got to do all that fuck shit to us that you do. You don't. Go to those countries where you don't see no black or brown people. But you're full of shit because all you want to do is hate. It has nothing to do with you wanting to be around white people. You want to be in a position where you can hate and abuse black and brown people. That's all it is. And you got to be around them to be able to abuse them. That's all you do. All you want to do. Well, I'm going to stay in my country. This black government is horrible. I'm going to go to America and then I'm going to join the white party by saying I hate blacks and browns. And I'll get in and they'll help me with businesses and then I'll suppress blacks and browns more because though I ain't angry at the blacks and browns in America, I can't get the blacks and browns because they kicked me out the fucking country. So now you gonna come in here over here and get at Americans, African Americans. I'm so sick of y'all, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you. Listen, I can go on and on. I can name a few more cultures. Same thing. Same thing. Brazil of all places. Met people from there. Thought they was cool people. They was the Browns. And then one day the family came over. And they was European Africans or Spaniards or Portuguese Africans. but they were more towards Portuguese with straight hair and stuff. And do you know, them people and us, I used to get along fine. When they raggedy ass, stinking ass, Portuguese, because they're from Europe, family came through, they sitting there looking at me. I said, hey, how you doing? I know they don't speak the language. So, hey, honey, they looked at me like they was hard pressed to even wave. So I said, oh. So the guy that lived there that I know, the brown guy, he was like, oh, you know, they don't know the language. And I was like, they don't know how to wait. Come to find out, they just came to break up his relationship because he was dating a brown girl. They didn't like the blacks. So obviously, in Brazil, where they were from, remember, Portuguese penal colony, the Africans in Brazil, and they didn't want her. They didn't want them to be together. That was the whole mission. So, why would they smile and wave at me if they was there to get rid of that black woman? Now, why they think he'd find a blonde-haired, blue-eyed wife? I can't even tell you. But you know we was here before you got here. If you coming from Brazil and you got an issue with black people there, take it up with them. Stop bringing your shit over here at us, where you can't even fucking wave. Who the fuck are you? Excuse me. You know we was here. You know we was here. Before you got your ass on whatever plane in whatever country. You can clearly say, oh, when I get to America, I'm going to see African Americans. Now you can do like those other ones and run to the Midwest. Yeah, you can. You can do that. You can do that and run to the Midwest. Again, to get into that group, you have to take an oath of I hate black and brown people, because that's what makes you white in this country. It's nothing that you do. It's nothing special about you. It's your level of hate. Now, when I think back on my niece, when my sister went to drug rehab, for 2 months, I think it was, 6 weeks. And I took care of the kids. They didn't know I was their aunt. They thought I was their mother's good Judy, good girlfriend. They didn't know. They had no idea that the state would step in at any moment if my sister had left them there with someone not of blood kin. But they didn't know that. They've been taught that I was their mother's girlfriend. So they thought there was something special about me. So, you know, as far as all the friends, like I'm better than all the other friends that she had, and that's why I won the prize to take care of them while she went to rehab. So I was talking to my niece in the kitchen, because they don't like me because the way I talk to y'all, I talk to them, and it's called logic. Now probably in their 50s, they was like, oh, anywho. We sit down talking, and my niece says, she was like 14, 15. She said, if anyone talks about my mother, I will fight them. And I said, Well, why would you do that? Because I hate people talking about my mother, and I will wake them up. And I looked at her and I said, well, you can be used. You can be manipulated. Oh, she jumped into herself. What do you mean? What do you mean? I said, say if I had someone that I didn't want to beat up, but I wanted beaten up. And I go to you and I say, ma'am, that girl talked about your mother. She said horrible things. And then you would jump up and go beat her up. Not even checking if she really did say it. Because you said, anybody talk about your mother. I said, and she didn't talk about your mother. I just wanted you to beat her up. So you see, hey neighbor, you can be manipulated. I just got you to beat up somebody for me. You won't take the fall. And I'm clear. Don't be manipulated by that. I raised my daughter to keep her temper, anger in check. It was hot today, y'all. I'm sweating. To keep her temper and her anger in check. Because if you don't, anyone can use it against you. Just like these megas. Honey, they hate black and brown people with a capital H. Them German Republican whole party, they with a capital H hate black and brown people. But that's what makes you wait. That's your card. That's your interest card. How did I get in this building? How did I get in? What's the secret password? I want to be white. Secret password is? Secret password is? Oh, like black, brown people. I don't want to ever see them have nothing. And I will do everything within my power to make sure they don't get it. And then guess what? You can collect your white card. Ha ha ha! You're in like Finland. You're in like that whole stinking German Republican Party. In like Flynn, honey. Because that's all it takes. Not growing the country. Let me tell you, I laugh every time. I was taught this German Republican Party, doctors, lawyers, judges, smart people, teachers, commissioners, police, all the scientists, founded doctors, publishing moguls and all this bullshit. You know what the German Republican Party response was to V.P. Harris's speech a few days ago? You know what their response was? She's a liar. These are the people. This is the education y'all spend all these hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars on? You can't see they bullshitting you in that department? That's why we gave a speech. She called his ass out. All the lawyers he's hiring. Can't nobody, no other candidate get no money. He is getting so many lawyers. And the only response you can give to V.P. Harris after her speech was, she's a liar. Y'all, Y'all, that's just a party of dumb, 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 dumb European Africans who have been lying about their status in life, who have been lying about their power, and been lying behind this education. We have AI now. Let them go. Oh, and all the Supreme Court justices, and all the judges, and all the justices, and they got the justices. German Republican Party. All you can say is, she's a liar. I almost fell out. You dumb bunnies. Been stepping on us for so many years. Oh, you can't go to Harvard. Hell yeah, I can. All I got to say is she's a liar, because that's what represents your mind and your mind power. Going around bowing and bending to these fucking people. Oh, the VP spoke so eloquently. She's talking about America's vote and everything. And they said, well, we're going to go over to the German Republican Party and get their reply. And they said, she's a liar. Nothing else. That is the comment. Them doctorates, them fucking laureates. Can't you not see how long you've been bullshitted? Can you not see? We got AI now. You can learn now. That's what it is. The Clarence Thomas, the Roberts, that tells you how smart they are. She's a liar. Look how smart they are. Oh, they can write dissertations, and they can write all this document, and they can write. It's the hustle. It's the scam. It's the scheme. The whole freaking RICO party. Judges. Judges. Who checked to see if they got degrees? Oh, other liars that say they have degrees and don't have them? Oh yeah, we're going to believe them. Is that what it is? That's what it is? Y'all gonna let these people bullshit you, telling you that they're something, and they're not. All they are is full of hate and rage. And oh, they why? Because they hate black and brown people. Ain't that something? That's your claim to fucking fame, huh? What did you do? Well, I lied about everything. How about do no harm? That's the biggest fucking lie. Women are dropping like flies. I don't want to go to court. I don't want to get sued. I just stay. I don't do it. Half of you ain't supposed to be in them hospitals doing shit anyway. Half of you ain't even supposed to be in there. Underqualified. But you part of the White Party. And y'all all fit together in the White Party. Cause our claim to fame in the White Party is hating black and brown people. Well, how did it get in the Republican Party? Well, you just got to hate black and brown people and make sure they don't get nothing ever. Now what do those black and brown people do to you? Nothing. I'm the perfect grace. God kissed my hand and said, squeeze your gut, tuck in the elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, what's your claim to fame? Well, I'm a good Republican because I hate black people. That make me white. And I take the savings and loan company. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's what I take to Atlantic City. I failed this. I failed Enron. I did this. I collapsed this. I made this fail. That's their claim. And for some reason, as long as they say they hate black and brown people and are European African, y'all call white, no matter how many businesses you fail, you are still considered a success because you failed a lot of businesses than more people have ever started. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to tell you, we need a black political party because of anything we've seen do this. We need to have a group we can crowd raise, we can have our lawyers, and when shit like this come up, we hit them with lawsuits. We drown them. That's what the Republican Party you drown them in lawsuits. Because that's what they're doing to get at us. We got no protection. It's a penal colony. I know we talk about the city's tree and stuff. Like anything Kamala Harris does, she's going to do for all Americans, not specifically for African Americans. That will never happen on this penal colony. It cannot. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 for good luck. Yeah, it's woven into the fabric of this penal colony y'all call country, but it is. And you're not supposed to succeed for us. And somehow, when it goes for those other folks, it's like the more businesses you collapse, the more businesses you fail, the more that you grift people for money and different things like that, they get excited. They like that stuff. Anyway, we gotta go. Tomorrow is 45 minutes. But I'll be so relieved that I have voted already, there'll probably be a cakewalk. This would be the part where we say, tell Granny Luck what you want. And the $1.50 that I ask you for, when you send it to me, you let Granny Luck know what you want it for, and I would say, oh, didn't send $1.50. He says he wants to get promoted to a new position. Granny Luck says so, and I would say, here you go, luck to you. But we don't, and I tell you, my second solution is just to get a list and shake it up and just go from there. Yeah, y'all, the end of the month. The end of the month. We have walked or exercised 5 days a week for the month of October. And I thank you for the company. I hope you're working out and feeling as good as I do. But we're going to feel better after that 45-minute walk. Okay, y'all. Let me see what's going on over here. My wonderful moderator. Ha ha. John, you handling it, huh? Thank you, John. Thanks for the love. Yes, y'all. That's my bad side with my bad tooth. My good side. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to subscribe and exercise with me. Thanks for coming on the walk. And y'all have a great evening. And I'll see you tomorrow for our 45-minute walk. Thanks for coming on the walk.